Hello everyone, my name is Michael Jacobs, and I'd like to welcome you to Season 7 of the Explosive Golf Show. It's hard to believe that 7 years have passed, and we've seen a lot of things happen in golf instruction, and the way we look at a golf swing and help golfers. If you go back through the seasons, they're archived on our website. You could start from Season 1 and see the advent of radar and the resultant path, new ball flight laws, and then you could see segue into 3D motion capture, a different look at the kinematics of how a golfer moves themselves and moves the club through a golf shot. Then you could see the segue into force platforms, taking a look at pressure plates and force plates and how they started to influence how we looked at a golf swing. So as we moved on, time has allowed the golf pro the opportunity to finally get some of this technology. Some of this technology was very expensive. You could find it in a lab at a university because they had some type of grant and they had the finances to do it. And a golf pro would have to seek someone out to try to help them along and be limited to life in a lab, a couple of times visit a year, getting whatever information you can. As the cost of technology dropped, golf pros started to purchase it on their own. Gave us an opportunity to apply it into an everyday setting. What we haven't been able to do is take it to the next level, which is what we have done here at X Golf School. We have designed and developed our own software. So with the help from our Gears 3D motion capture system, which you've seen in last year's show and previous years, we take that optical motion capture from a great captures from OptiTrax, and then we take it to another level by applying the data into a software called Jacobs 3D, and it's a look at the kinetics of a golf swing. What we mean by kinetics is kinetics are the forces at play that create the kinematics. So it sounds kind of complicated. So throughout the course of the next few years here on the Explosive Golf Show, we're going to take you through it. There'll be an educational program along with Jacobs 3D, videos, and obviously an opportunity to come and do some golf research on your own swing or a student swing. As we started to put this project together and bring it to fruition, over the years, certain parameters within a golf swing we started to notice were very, very important, and we needed to dig a little deeper to help our golf students become more consistent, to get golf students to the next level. So some of the parameters that I've put into the Jacobs 3D software are center curvatures of the club head, and hand path. When we talk hand path, we're talking about the path that the grip takes throughout the swing. And the location of that grip path is right where the two hands join each other. And as you go back through old Explosive Golf shows and you see Season 5, the release show, that got a lot of views and a lot of interesting comments, you'll notice that we started to talk about that particular grip path and what a golfer's doing. So with the use of the current software, I'm going to be able to tell you a lot more about this particular grip path and what exactly the golfer's doing and what type of interaction they're putting on the club. For example, one of the most interesting things we found so far, I won't use any golfers' names, but it's a really good player. He's won on the PGA Tour, and he's noted for quite a considerable laydown of the club in transition. So people look at that and they start to say to themselves, okay, I see golfer A on TV and their club is dropping like this. So when I get to the top of my backswing, I should probably apply some type of torque this way and lay the club down. When we analyze this golfer's swing in my software, what we found was, due to the strong body move of this particular player, And due to the way that they forced the club in the initial start down, this golfer was actually applying a torque to the club this way, forward, a positive torque to the club. Obviously, the club laid down, so whatever the golfer was doing torque-wise, it was overcome by the force and the golf club laying down this way. But it's real important to know that. It's important to know that this particular golfer, as this club laid down, had to apply a positive torque this way, a positive pitch like this, to stop that club from probably dropping a lot. So by looking at these parameters, it's going to give us a brand new look at the inside of a golf swing. That grip path is going to be super important. We're also going to take a look at, in our research, motion of the entire golf club, the club face, how the golfer is twisting on the club, how much the golfer is torquing, forcing, and we'll be able to give you exactly what the golfer is doing. Energy, how much energy they're putting in the club, how much work they're doing, how much power. And due to the fact that we already have in excess of 250 captures, we're able to create what's called a performance ellipse. And one of the things that we really want to do is we want to be able to categorize someone's efficiency and how they move the club. So we're using a whole set of parameters to give someone an idea of how efficient they are within the performance ellipse. And the pool of data that continues to go into the averages will show you where you stack up in that performance ellipse. So that has been the project that we've been working on. And as we move into season 7 of the show, what I would like to do is I'd like to start sharing these things with you. Some of the stuff, I don't want to throw you in the deep end of technical stuff. Some of it extremely technical. Some of it has taken me a long time to learn, and we continue to learn every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly bring you through certain parameters here on the show and keep it simple and scratch the surface and give you an idea of maybe you could take one little piece, apply it to your golf game, and maybe hit the ball a little better as you move on. So welcome to season 7. This was episode 1, just an introductory show. I have a couple other news items I'm going to do before the end of the show. And as we move to episode 2, we're going to take a first look at that grip path and how the golfer controls the outward movement of the club. A couple other news items here from X Golf School to make you aware of. You'll notice that we started a journal. It's called Swing Thoughts Journal. It's a quarterly newsletter journal that we send out, and it's on our website. If you'd like to sign up for it, it's free. Just put your name and email on my xgolfschool.com site, and we'll send it out to you. It's an interactive flip book of a journal and ideas, and each journal will have another little snippet of Jacob's 3D in there and what you can learn from it. It's been a lot of fun putting that together, so look for that as well. Swing Tips, the book, has gotten a lot of some great press and some great stories from people who really enjoyed reading the book. And we're happy to announce that a manual will be next, sometime by the end of the year, and it will be a basic manual on Jacob's 3D that you can pick up. Also, with the interest from Swing Tips You Should Forget, we created Swing Tips You Should Forget, the movie, and that's on the editing block and will be out soon, where we take the ideas, why we did it in Swing Tips, the book, and what you could do to apply it to your golf game. So that's the exciting news here at X Golf School. Summer is here. We hope you enjoy, and enjoy season 7 of the show.